Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks, as this needs to be a little brighter. Hope you're doing well. What a terrible game tonight, everyone. What a terrible game tonight by our Vancouver Canucks. My goodness, did not see this coming. Just being real with you, everyone. Just being real with you. Tonight, I have to update the score. Everyone. I don't know. Did I mention my name's RevTrev? Oh, my goodness. This was not what we needed. This is not what we needed, everyone. This was disappointing. This was garbage. They weren't ready. We can get into the roughing, but honestly, I don't know. Would it mattered? I don't know. I'm a little bit lost for words. I'm a little bit frustrated. I'm a little bit we got to turn this around. We only had 8 games left, and we come out and look like this. So we're going to talk about it tonight, unfortunately. I know that there won't be that many people in the stream, but let's be honest, this team wasn't good enough tonight. It was not good enough tonight, everyone. So I'm not really sure how you felt about it. A lot of people have been posting in the comments. A lot of people turned this game off. But Canucks lose 6-3 to the Golden Knights. I mean, good news is there was 9 goals. It would have been fairly entertaining if you were a Golden Knights fan. There was a little bit of hope for Canucks fans at some moments. We'll talk about that. Yeah, it is what it is. But hey, I just want to remind you, I give passionate, realistic Canucks content. If you like that kind of content, hit the like and subscribe. Follow me on the socials on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. I'd really appreciate it because I'm still here. There's a lot of people that don't want to stream after games like this, that don't want to talk about games like this. They don't want to show up for games like this. I get it. But I'm here, and I'm still pumping out content. And if you'd like to be a member, listen, I would love for that because I make this realistic. I'm gonna be really. I mean, I'm thinking about making a video next about some things, and it might not go too well overall with people, but listen, I feel like we need to have a State of the Union address, a come to Jesus conversation. Let's talk about some serious issues that the Canucks have. So, is that a good way to set up to become a member of my channel? You can become a member, RevTrev Membership, $4.99. If you just go to YouTube and it's where you go onto my actual channel, hit the membership button or the join, and you can get RevTrev Membership from $4.99, loyalty badges, custom emojis, used in the live chat, early access to new videos. Next level memberships are $14.99. It's all the RevTrev perks, member shoutouts, group video call for all next level members. Okay. So let's just dive into this because I'm sorry, I shouldn't even brought that up, but okay, let's get into it. So pregame stories is dismissed in net, which is no surprise to me. Julesen's a healthy scratch. That means Zadorov's back in. Lindholm is still injured. Sounds like Lindholm was coming on the trip. Demko was not. which is interesting because that means he's supposed to return to LA for the 6th play. He's supposed to be ready for the 6th, which means that he's not going to be ready for the 6th against LA. And then the lines are similar to last game. The only change was Zadorov in for Juleson. And I had to ask this question a few days ago. Are the Canucks frauds? And after tonight, there's a lot of us fans that are saying they are. They are. In fact, the big question I want to ask you tonight is how many playoff rounds will the Canucks win? They clinched. They're in. And so I'm going to put that into YouTube right now. I want to definitely do that. So I'm gonna put this poll up right now. How many rounds do you think our Canucks will win in the upcoming playoffs? And I'm giving you 4 options: 0, 1, 2, or we will be in the Western Conference or Stanley Cup final. Okay, so I'm starting the poll right now. Okay, and I'll end the poll later on tonight. So if you're on YouTube, jump in, answer that. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so that's the big question for tonight. Okay, so back to this question about us being frauds, and I just made a video on it. Are the Canucks frauds? Okay, are the Canucks frauds? This is a realistic question to start asking ourselves. I know a lot of people will say yes, they are, and have been saying yes, they are. The fact is, the Edmonton Oilers are frauds because they have been favored to win many, many times, haven't won jack squat, have the best player in the league on their team, and Draisaitl's got to be top 5, and they continually fail. The Canucks have been horrific for years. This is my opinion, everyone. And actually, not opinion, I'm telling you facts. Canucks have been crappy for years. Let's be honest. We're finally good, and we're really struggling at the wrong time. So I don't know if the word frauds is correct, but it is what it is. Now, I'm worried. I'm concerned at this stage. I'm not off the bandwagon. I'm not saying all is lost. I know it's one game in 8. I get it. We're still a very good team. So I'm going to keep I'm going to keep my head here, okay? So I'm going to keep level-headed. And so let's talk quickly about this game. We're going to get into comments tonight because there's going to be a lot of good ones, I can tell. So the first period, let's be honest. The first period was the worst game, the worst period. The worst first period. Let's do that. The worst first period. It might even be the worst period we've ever had, but let's put the worst first period we've had this season. Okay, that's what it's at. The first period was the worst first period of the Canucks season. I am so disappointed how we did not come to play, people. We did not come to play. We were not ready. Vegas looked way better than us. They're missing Stone. They're missing Aiden Hill. They're missing Thomas Hertl. And this is what they looked like. They looked like the better team. They looked like if we play them in the playoffs, we're not going to win a game. That's what it looked like to me. Okay, that's what it looked like. Now, it was frustrating. It was frustrating. And now, Canucks didn't come ready. The reffing was, again, questionable. But Vegas came to play. And those 3 things combined makes it a disaster. It was an absolute disaster. And, what's frustrating is it's 4-1 after the first period. How in the world is it 4-1 after the first period? I mean, yeah, so we're missing Demko. I get it. We're missing Lindholm. That's just not good enough to say we're going to be down 4-1 when they're missing all their players. Let's just be honest, right? So I'm tired of this. I'm tired of watching this. And I know it hasn't been a lot this year, but since the All-Star game, we've been brutal. 500 at best. Yippee skippy. I'm a little ticked off tonight, everyone. The Mantha goal and the Höglander goals were like carbon copies of each other, right? It was kind of crazy. As you can see, I don't even have all this. So frustrating. It was just a frustrating night. It was a really frustrating night. And then let's just talk about the reffing, because I'm not blaming the refs. What I'm saying is the Canucks didn't come to play. They had the worst first period of the season. And then you have Zadorov with the high stick, which was absolutely embellishment. It's just a fact. Not one person thought that was a high stick. It was ridiculous. Ferrero was totally fired up about that one. And then the Zadorov major, it's like, really? It's like he's not running them. It's like the way his head was there. It's like, okay, I guess we're player safety. Next thing you know, he's gone. And we go with 9.1 seconds left in the first period. Zadorov's 5-minute major gone for the game. So now we're down a defenseman. See, the worst first period ever. And then we go into the second period because of the stupid penalty by Zadorov, which, by the way, after tonight and after how I've watched Tocchet love Myers more than Zadorov, I do not think Zadorov will be back, even though I think he should be back. I think Zadorov should be back. I have this feeling after tonight, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'll change my tune after watching the last 7 games, watching the playoffs. I'm hoping that Zadorov's back, but right now I'm saying he's not coming back. I mean, after his performance tonight, it would have just been better to keep Juleson in, right? Or is it just the ref's fault? I mean, that's a good question. But here we are in the 5-minute major. Carlson scores to make it 5-1. The good news, they only scored 1 on the 5-minute major. That's the only good news. But the Vegas Golden Knights kicked our butts tonight, and that's to be honest. The good news is Canucks start to look a lot better in the second. Hughes scores on the power play with Petey screening Thompson. That was promising. That was really good. In fact, I think the best player for Vancouver tonight was Quinn Hughes, and there was nobody else. Literally nobody else that I'm sitting there going, wow, they played well tonight. Nobody except for our captain. Now, the question is, how many Canuck fans had turned off the game by then? Even after the first period or when it went 5-1, most Canuck fans, I have tons of friends. My brother turned it off. I've had other friends turn it off. One of my good friends said most of my friends have turned it off after the first period. And really, they didn't come to play, so why would you take your time to watch it? Now, of course, I'm ridiculous, so I decided to do that. And it was bad. And I'm just being real, being honest with you. But I was thankful for the Hughes goal. Gave us a little bit of hope, right? Now let's go into the third period. And really, the only thing to talk about was these 2 plays. Let me just bring them up for you here. Well, I can't bring them up, but Captain Quinn, again, incredible, scores another goal. And the comeback is on, right? Now it's 5-3, 5-2, 5-3, 5-3. We've got a chance. We've got tons of time. And then the comeback is short-lived, and they score on a 2-on-1, and the game's over. And it's a 6-3, and it's brutal. So let me try to stay positive now. It's just one game. We play tomorrow. We have a quick turnaround, right? So not 5. Let me get back. I got to update these numbers here. 6-3 loss. Okay. 6-3 loss. Everyone. Then we play Arizona tomorrow night. No, sorry, not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. The Easter weekend, right? The Easter weekend screwed me up. And then you got the LA Kings, I believe, on Saturday. Let's look. Canucks by the numbers. Thank you so much. Yeah, Saturday, 7 p.m. All 7 p.m. games. Actually, for every game this month, everything is at 7 p.m. except for next week, Arizona at 7:30. And then the last game of the season is at Winnipeg at 5 p.m. So here's my positive points, okay? Couple questions. Should Sea Loves be in net tomorrow? And here's my next question. That's kind of positive. How many points do the Canucks need to clinch the Pacific Division title? Those are the important things, okay? So 15 minutes of ranting, 15 minutes of frustration, 15 minutes of being honest, 15 minutes of me screwing up the banners so that I had to keep changing them. I know, not my best, not the Canucks' best, but it is what it is. Listen, everyone, if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, I'm still here. Hit the like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Now, we have 67 people in here. That is more than I thought was going to come in, but it is what it is. We just had nothing going on tonight. So we're going to go to the very first. Watch this. Watch this. Callum comes in at 6:07 tonight into the stream and says, bring it on. Canucks 5-1 victory. No. Callum, it is Canucks 5-1 losing in the second period. That sucked. Locked On Knights called this a must win. Interesting for Cap cheating Vegas. And then he said that the flow is going to hit 40 today. Boy, this did not age well, Callum. And then look at this. Look at the wheels start falling off. This game is bonkers. The refs are biased against us. Is it the high altitude or is that high sticking? Call on Zadorov. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm not happy either, Callum. Long John Silver Spoon. I think this is Junior, right? Toronto War Room on reviews hates Canucks and in no way wants the West to shine in Canada. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. But I will say I have another hour too. I mistook Vegas last 6 weeks of them injured. Seems they are 90% and good again. Yeah, you know what? Thompson's played really well in the last number of games. I thought maybe this is two different people. Two people. I mean, all I know, dude, is if you got so many different things going on. So I thought Vegas' third goal was offside. I'll have to look at it again. I have no idea. Then I asked people how many Canucks fans have turned this game off. By the way, I should check how the poll's going. Ooh. Okay, right now it's tied 0 at 38. And how many playoff rounds do you think our Canucks will win? Or 1 at 37. 37, actually 37% right now. If you don't forget to vote, if you're on YouTube, go and vote for this poll right now, okay? We've got 31 people that voted. How many rounds do you think the Canucks are going to win? Let's keep going with this, okay? Okay. How many ugly goals Casey Neusmith may have allowed? There's no doubt so many of his non-goalie teammates just threw defense under the bus. Yeah, I'm not sure. Jaden's pretty upset as well. I understand. You don't know how many fans David W. turned off the game in question, although I watched much of the game simply for entertainment value. Yeah. Curtis, it's your birthday, brother. Happy birthday to you. Or it was yesterday. It was today. I think it's today. Canucks didn't look good in the first. Everyone say happy birthday to Curtis in the stream, okay? In the chat. Yeah, even DeSmith wasn't himself. Okay, personalized, this is in building. I knew they would lose. Actually, that's what I said. I said they were going to lose tonight too. And people were like, you're crazy. Unfortunately, I'm right. I hate being right when I say the Canucks are going to lose. I didn't think they were going to be outplayed like this either. I predicted a 4-2 loss, not a 6-3 loss. Yeah, very valiant effort by him. Okay, Dave W. says, Brendan Batchelor claimed on this Sportsnet radio podcast he loves to get the start next game. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we know it's Pacific time, brother. We know it's Pacific time. Yeah, I don't think Zadorov's going to get suspended for that. Come on, everyone. Come on. Come on. Yeah, Viva Las Vegas. Absolutely. That was crazy. That stupid call from the rest of the high stick. Yeah, it's embellishment. That's what it is. Angelo, you're right. It was a stinker game. Smith lost 5 big team games. Yeah, it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. Glad I didn't go to that game. We were talking about it on my holiday. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go there too. I know Canuck Clay and Crazy P are there, and that's the big group that went down. That would have been a disappointing night to go down to. Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Biggest choke ever? I don't know. Yeah, I do think that having Demko makes a difference, to be honest. I'm not saying that DeSmith is terrible. Jaden's just not happy, guys. Not happy at all. Yeah. Yeah, well, so is DeSmith bad, or having how many 2-on-1s is that bad? Come on, you can't have a combo of both. And Spark, I've talked about this on my channel, and this is where people get really upset at me. I made this video, right? NHL refs suck. NHL, do you have a problem? And so many people came in and were like totally losing it on me, Spark. It was ridiculous, bro. It was absolutely ridiculous. Nucks were awful early, and every time they threatened to get back in it with a big goal, they gave it right back. Absolutely. Well, no more advice for me for a month or guarantees. See, I know. When you were saying that yesterday, I was like, I knew that they weren't gonna. I'm like, I wouldn't be guaranteeing this at this thing. This game was, it was garbage. Elvis would have been a Nashville Predators fan, hence Graceland. But he was there for Vegas. Didn't he die in Vegas? Yeah, it was a horrendous game. I think my damage deposit is used up, pretty sure. Most garbage goal I've ever seen for DeSmith to let in. Which one? I don't. Andrew, it was awful. It's my birthday today. I was hoping to watch some good Canucks hockey tonight. I'm sorry that the Canucks sucked on your birthday. Both games, Big Z gets 5-minute majors. We get smoked. Not his fault. Okay. Not a Golden Knights fan, but I do like. Yeah, Marcia Show is good. He is very good. Yeah, he's really shockingly good in my opinion. Okay. I don't think Vegas played that well. Van was just that bad. Daniel, I think it was both. I think they played well. They came ready to play, and Vancouver played really bad. I'll click like still, but I wouldn't count on a lot tonight. I hear you. I hear you. DeSmith was awful. Okay. I don't know how you guys are like blaming DeSmith on this loss. Come on. He was even Hawaii, but he would not have wanted anything to do with the Golden Knights unless he was part of the Axe. Yeah, Elvis would be yeah. Okay, here we go. Zadorov should have got a major for the high stick the way Peter Angelo threw his head back. I should have got a major for the high stick the way. Really? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Baines needs to leave. He's ruining the chemistry. Yeah, there's a lot of criticism towards Baines tonight. A lot of people on the media saying that he's been terrible. Yeah, he's not adding much value. Podkolzin, on the other hand, surprisingly decent, but Baines has not played to the caliber. So who goes in? PDG, guys? Amon? Carlson? Like, who do you want instead? That game for the Canucks is so bad in so many ways. Yep. I like the Knights wingers' ability to score. Yeah, I've got him in my hockey pool. I'm happy about that. By the way, I started both Thompson, and I started Carlson, Pedersen, Miller, Joshua, Marcia Show, Thompson, and DeSmith in that game. I'm in the playoffs. I might not be in the playoffs much longer with games like this. Doug Garden, welcome. Somewhere in the world he is. Canucks showing their true colors lately. As I've said all season, I will give them massive credit for an amazing smoke and mirror show they've managed to display for everyone. Ooh, so interesting. Okay, well that's just where I'm just gonna say this right here. I'm gonna stop the poll right now. We're going to stop in the poll. Okay. And where did it go? Okay, where's the poll? Top chat, live chat, fan funding. No. Oh, here it is. Okay. How many rounds? Okay, so zero. Man, I'm going to post this right now. I'm going to do this poll. I'm going to post this online. 37 votes. 37 votes, everyone. 37. And we're sitting here and 37% said 0, 1%, 35% said 1 round, 13% said 2, and then there was 13% of us that said 13%. That's crazy. That's crazy, everyone. So, yeah, it's nuts, right? It's absolutely nuts. I just should post this right now on Instagram, right? Can I get that? Yeah, right here. I'm going to post it right on Instagram. I asked this question in my Canucks post-game live stream. All right. Here's the results. What do you think? Okay, question. Let's post it. Let's post it now. All right, everyone. Let's see what it says. Now watch. I posted it in the right spot. Sweep, I'm thinking maybe 5. Wow. I know that on nights like this, it's really hard, right? I know it's really hard. And you're right, David. Oilers and Knights are going to probably play each other in the first round. We're probably playing LA. Notice with Demko and net and 3 great lines and 1 weak line, we killed it. Now strong top 6, weak bottom 6 without Demko. Okay, so you asked your Alexa, are we frauds? What did he say? Or what did she say? Should have kept Martin. That's awful, dude. That's an awful take. Come on, Angelo. Got to be better than that. Yeah, wanting to play Vegas in the first round. It doesn't matter who you want to play. We're going to play whoever's going to play. Why Baines instead of PGD? Baines literally done nothing in 10 games. I agree. I do not think any team can be called frauds unless they're like the 2011 Canucks, who one is determined should win the Stanley Cup. That team is frauded. The team this year should be Colorado. What do you mean? Colorado might win. So none of our stars. We got Hughes played well tonight. I've seen Miller play well against our stars, Jaden. So who's been a ghost? It's been Petey the Ghost. So it's just true. Oh, you didn't tell me who Alexa said. To the poll, how about how many rounds the Canucks this postseason may win? I don't see them winning even one. They should play. Well, then it's the same question, just different, right? Worst period is against Minnesota? Really? Yeah, I guess it was. Canucks were in it for like 5 minutes. Angelo thinks we're going to get swept first round. Was it worse than the period against New Jersey? We felt I think it was. Yeah, man, I just needed to get that off my shoulders. So thanks, everyone. And a lot of people are ticked off, right? Japan 4. We're just letting it out. It's just what's it called? Therapeutic. I don't understand why people say Canucks deserve more respect, but I'm sure they can't pass first round. Really? I have not given up on hope that we're going to win a round or two, guys. I'm just saying that right now. I do not think we lose in the first round, but you guys can say whatever you want. Yeah, the embellishment calls are non-calls are ridiculous. Myers played okay, Brian. You're right. Yeah, I want to just be careful. I want to be careful. Some of these comments I'm not a big fan of that way, but yeah, how do you keep refs accountable? But they're going to say, we from the angle we saw, we thought that was a high stick. Okay. But they did get the Miller call right, but we didn't score on the power play, so there's another thing. Yeah, I agree. Sidorov's not making a compelling case to remain at the moment. He played okay. I don't think he played well. Okay, Personalized says Canucks did have poor defense this game in regards to not blocking shots or playing tighter to help DeSmith. Other than that, again, it was expected to have Vega. Yeah. Hughes was great. Miller, I don't know if Miller was great tonight. Yeah, he's was Petey the Ghost tonight, in my opinion. Yeah, that's impressive, isn't it? I think so. Hughes was awesome tonight. Yes, he can. Yes, he can, Angelo. And he has most of the year. Like this idea, come on, dude. Please give realistic takes. I guess you're allowed to be a fan who just can say those kind of things. But there's a reason why he's a backup, bro. Not many backups are amazing, and Smith has been way better than I had hoped and dreamed that he would be. So I don't know. I'm not going there. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Dreamer. There should be an embellishment. The league's got to talk about that. Oh, hey, there you go. There's some optimism right there. 5-1 tomorrow. I hope we bounce. We got to bounce back, right? Should not be a net tour, even if it's Arizona. After a loss like this, DeSmith needs to be. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they don't even need Mark Stone to beat us right now. That's the sucky thing. Well, at least next season they might have a new high stick review rule. Yes, that's a good point. Good point. Not two people, just on laptop, phone, different times. Okay, both junior and leader and John. Oh my goodness, here we go. Got 3. You have 3 of them now? It's crazy. Both are junior. Okay. All right. Happy birthday, Curtis. I'm loving all this. I didn't hear any Canuck chants tonight, but there may have been. I was just too angry. Personalized broadcast team refers to it as the war room. Okay. I thought Pettersson's 400th game would be better, but hopefully he uses it to play better. Yes. Humble is the worst kind of pie. Yep. And I didn't eat any pie today. Anyone, in case you're wondering. We will be back. Silas says we're winning round 1. I agree. I agree with you. Vegas is not only tricky, they're stacked. And they're Stanley Cup champions for a reason. No more excuses for well-paid Petey. Bench him towards, not towards, talks. Talk it. You might need to think about this. I mean, he's not getting paid 11.6 yet. Need Marchie in my fantasy. I've got him on my fantasy team. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna bounce back tomorrow, everyone. Yes, Linden, it was awful. Realistic defeats optimism every time. Lafferty got 20 hits in the last 4 games. He's a keeper. That's good. I like that. Not going to lie, Vegas for the Canucks is a bad matchup for Vancouver. And I think Colorado's a bad matchup for us, too. Those are the only 2 teams I'm really concerned about at this stage after tonight's game. Yeah, scratch Cole, bring in Juleson. I'm not blaming Zadorov yet. PDG, next game, way better. Yeah, he could be. All right. If you defined hockey to a native of New Zealand, it could be called a game with small padded stick and thick. Okay. Yeah, you could. You could. I love these hot takes. Oh man, wait until I make my video. I think I'm gonna make a rant video pretty soon. I'm pretty ticked off. 89 people in here. If you could take a moment to hit the like and subscribe, I'm here, everyone. I'm literally here. I'm here on a garbage night by the Vancouver Canucks, and I'm still supporting the team, and I'm still here with the fans because we're the real fans, right? We're the real fans who show up. We're faithful even when we don't have a good night. Alexa didn't understand, so I kicked her to the curb, and then she followed me. Oh, man. Tough break. Riley. I think the Vegas was just came ready to play. Vancouver didn't. Vegas was better tonight. There's no other question about it. The first period of the Canucks Golden Knights game was no doubt one of the worst I've watched in the Canucks play all season. I agree. Yeah, the Minnesota game was bad, and so was the New Jersey game. If anyone sees PD walking the same, well, push him into the water and tell him to wake up. Well, he's not there for another week, so yeah, it is fun watching people react for sure. One is possible. I voted 1. Okay. I appreciate you voting. PD isn't doing much at all. Non-factor. You know, the game was over at 4-1. Yep. Yeah, I figured it was a good chance it was gonna be over. Once it went 5-1, I was like, okay, it's over now. Okay, so Riley, Demko is supposed to be back on Saturday, but he's not on the road trip, so it sounds like he's going to be back next week. So that will be the earliest he could play is actually against Vegas at home against Vegas on the 8th. So that's where I think he's going to play. Canucks could win the first round with a solid game plan. Zadorov is big. Stick's going to look high on him. Yep. If PD can find his game, Canucks Digest here in the building. Welcome, buddy. Good to have you here. If PD can find his game, I'm not worried who we play in first round. Enjoy your content a lot. Would love to have you on the show. Dude, I'm in. I love – okay, here's the thing. Canucks Digest. Let me tell you a story. Okay, let's story time with RevTrev. I started my channel years ago, and it was called Kempner Sports, okay? And what I was going to do is have one channel that did all the sports that I wanted to talk about. So mostly Canucks, the NFL, mainly my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers. I did fantasy football on it. I did NBA stuff on it. I did all kinds of stuff on that channel, okay? What I realized is this. You can't have all kinds of sports on one channel. You have to break it up. You have to have multiple channels, and you have to do it that way. So last year, February, I decided to make only Canucks content and make a brand new channel. Started from scratch, okay? Been making Canucks content for years. Here I am, a year later, incredible Canucks fan base, loyal. Very surprising how loyal this Canuck fan base has been, how fun it's been, okay? And got to over 1,000 subscribers. I don't know what I'm at. I'm like 1,083 subscribers in a year. I've changed my other channel's name to RevTrev NFL. Okay. And do a lot of Packers content and then just a lot of NFL content. So I've just split it completely. I don't do any NBA content, no March Madness on there. That's what I do. I can't get past 550 subscribers on that. I've had that channel for years and years. And here's the reason why I bring all that up is for this moment right now. You just asked me to come on the show for an episode. I'd absolutely love to join you. I'll be there. In fact, I would love to have you on my show as well. So let's collab because I like doing collab work. On the RevTrev NFL channel, the amount of people that want me on their shows, it's insane. For me to talk about the Packers, talk about the NFL, I get asked 3 times a week to be on different shows. Most weeks, every week I'm asked to be on at least one show a week. This week I've been asked 2 different shows, actually 3 different shows. And I can't get a following on that channel. But when it comes to the Canucks, I don't get asked to be on other people's shows. Isn't that weird? I've had way more success on this channel. So that's my long story to say, yes, I would love to be there. Now you're like, I'm regretting asking him to do that. Anyways, follow me on X, on Facebook, on Instagram. We'll hook up, bro. Love to do that. Let me know when you go live, when you want me in, what you want me to talk about. Happy to be on your show. They haven't said anything, man. They haven't said anything. And honestly, he hasn't played great for a long time. Actually, since he's come to Vancouver, he's had 2 good games. That's it. Doesn't Jack Eichel look like the prince or king's son from Braveheart? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember really what he looks like, but yeah, exactly. Against Anaheim, you mean Arizona, right, G? Demko will be back for the playoffs. He'll be back before the playoffs. Van Michael, good to have you here. Tough loss tonight, but the bright side is Hughes got 2 points, so the Norris Trophy this year is looking good. Better and better. Yes, I hope he wins it. I know that Makar is probably the favorite right now. I've already answered that question. I taken too long to get there. Okay. Riley, Jack looks more like Marv from Home Alone, and I'm a Golden Knights fan. Hey, I'm glad to have you here, by the way. I don't mind that other teams show up. I have a lot of respect for the Vegas Golden Knights. You guys are Stanley Cup champs. You deserve the win tonight. There's no doubt about it. I'd take Pete off of power play 1 just to make it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, G. Demko, I can feel can beat LA. I agree, but I don't think he's back then. I think he's going to be back. All right. Yeah, he's sorely missed for sure, 100%. Playoffs are a different game. Absolutely. Saw some funny posts yesterday. Toronto signed Phil the Thrill, and Calgary gets Lindholm back for it. If Toronto signs Phil the Thrill, he can't play in the playoffs for them. The deadline's passed. At least that's what I know of. Yeah, bro, we forced 7 games in 2020. Demko bubble Demko was unbelievable. If he plays like that, we're winning rounds, not just a round. We're winning rounds. I'm telling you that right now. So the Digest Network's props to them. Yeah. Absolutely. Pumped to be on here. Okay. I got in an argument with my relatives at Easter dinner. Both my brother-in-law and nephew were saying PD is awesome, worth every... Oh, my gosh. Unfortunately, you're right, G. You're right. Mr. Ellis, you're right. Right now, they're wrong. I hope that they're right come playoff time. I hope they're right come the future. If not, this is going to be a very, very long contract. I don't think Thatcher made it there, dude. He's not on the trip. That's what I read today. All right, let's see here. When Elias got his $7 million, he quit on the team. Now he's got 11. Oh my goodness! I hope you're wrong. All right, we're doing it. We're doing it. Connor, this team is not ready for the playoffs. You're right, just not ready. I've got to ask if Hughes will even say anything to his teammates when they lose. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is, yeah, I mean, I thought it was an April Fool's joke too when I watched this game, but it's April 2nd, so what do you do? Right, Dreamer? Oh. Really? Thatcher knows. Come on, man. You got this. Petey needs to find his heart again. I don't know what's wrong with Petey. I'm just telling you that right now. But what we know is that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Playoff time seems like it's going to be shattered dreams. I mean, after tonight, yes. But I'm not there. Canucks for life. I love it. We'll go as far as Demko will take us to the playoffs. Goaltending means everything, right? 92 people in here, everyone. Awesome to have everyone here. Ian McIntyre, IMAX Sportsnet. Follow Thatcher Demko on the ice after this morning's skate here in Las Vegas. So he was there. Okay, maybe he's playing on Saturday. All right, everyone. I'm calling it a night. I'm just too mad, to be honest with you. Like, it's just a disappointing night. And I hope that they turn it around tomorrow. I'll be live streaming tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Appreciate each one of you stopping by. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'd love I love making Canucks content. Oh, and Canucks just said it's just easier to be on the channel, focus on one team, talk about what you're passionate on, even if it's 6-3. Yeah, absolutely, man. So send me a message, bro, and we'll hook up for sure. Do some collab work. All right. We got to go. We're just going to go over this last one right here. 5-1 Arizona. I want to give a shout out to all the Vegas Golden Knight fans who've shown up tonight. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you being respectful, knowing that we're grieving after this loss. Dude, skate logo is the best jersey, the best logo in the NHL, in my opinion. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to even see the skate jersey with the blue and the green. That would be cool too. But it is what it is. It was it is. And thank you for your good luck against the Coyotes. Appreciate that. Good night, David W. Appreciate you as well. Callum, I know you came in here believing we're going to win 5-1. We got our butts kicked. But listen, I appreciate you being here too. I appreciate all of you. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. And let's stay a little bit positive. But we can turn it around tomorrow. And go Canucks, go. Bye.